hopefully you saw it yesterday. We started our countdown to Christmas. It's kind of the equivalent to 12 days of Christmas here on the morning show. Every day we're giving away some great gifts. Our James Ware gets the honor of being able to tell you, A, who the winner is, and then B, introduce yet another gift to the giveaway. This morning in Lutcher Theater in Orange, it's empty, but it's only today. There's plenty of things going on this season there, that's for sure.
It is. It's going to be a busy season here at the Lutcher Theater. And how do you want to start this out, Dan? You want me to announce the winner from yesterday? We'll do that first. How about we'll go with A, and that was that winner of 18-inch pearls from Burkett's. The winner, how about this? Kamora Golden of Port Arthur. I think we have her name to put up on the screen, and I think she just needs to check with Burkett's and bring some ID over there, and we'll inform them of the winner, and she can go pick up those beautiful pearls, an 18-inch strand. And this morning we're at Lutcher Theater, and they're getting ready. They've got a whole season of shows, but one of the big ones coming is the Buddy Holly story. We've got 2 tickets. They're valued at about $65 a piece, and that's a bargain, I'm telling you, at $65. We'll get more into that in just a bit. But Jim Clark and Lene Sanford, they are keeping those seats warm. These are primo seats, too. This is pretty much front and center.
Well, they are, these are some of the best seats because you got a leg room for one thing, and aisle seat. Anytime you get it on an aisle in a performing arts theater, you've got great seats. Well, you can look at the stage, see Buddy Holly. You're so close, it's unbelievable, and it's just a great place to sit.
Well, y'all stand up after warming those seats up and join me here. We'll go from there. But what a great story and what a great production that's coming. It's part of an 11-week, 34 state performance.
Yeah, really big tour, and actually the company's originally out of Europe. It's one of the producers that are out of Europe, and it's been going on in Europe for quite a while in London, and so we're really lucky to have that performance here. It's been, gosh, over 20 years since we did the other production, that had another production of the Buddy Holly story here. So we're excited to have it back again. A fast-selling show. We had one show on a Monday night, filled up the downstairs completely, and got up on the balcony, and so we got to add another show on the Tuesday, and that's why these prime seats, because a lot of performances where those seats go so fast, it's hard to get downstairs
First show
seats.
Went pretty fast, so you added that second show.
Right, so right now, you can go about halfway back in the hall, and you can get center section on row M for that second performance, which are great seats. It's a great Christmas gift.
Very nice. How lucky are we to have the Lutcher Theater here? People don't realize that the Stark Foundation funds a lot of this and these programs, and it just makes us very fortunate to have this.
And that's their gift to the community. I mean, they invest heavily in Shangri-La, and the museum, and the house, and the theater, and half of the total expenses every year they are all underwritten by the foundation going on here. They pay for the building, the staff, the salaries, the upkeep, and they keep it looking brand new. Mrs. Stark, such a kind person, and always wanted the theater to look like it was brand new every day it opened to get that and stuff. And then on the other side, we have the community people that all the companies that help out and do the programming. And we spend about $1.5 million a year and raise that through ticket sales and donations and bring all the great shows in here.
If we didn't have this, and I talked about these tickets being valued at about $65 a piece,
$100 each. Yeah, you'd be paying about $100 each at least.
So as they make this tour, these tickets are going to cost a lot more in other places.
Exactly, sure. Yeah, and we're very lucky because getting on Broadway right now, an average ticket price is $130, $140 for a show and stuff. And if you go to other theaters around the state of Texas and in the area and stuff, and you look at their ticket prices, it's very common to have a $100 ticket, $110 ticket and stuff on their prime seats.
And hey, I understand the performers, and I knew this before I came here this morning. The performers love coming to Orange, and there's a reason for that. There's a green room in the back, but they are fed pretty well from what I understand.
Oh, they are. And they can talk about that because they really just,
Absolutely. We have our Lutcher Service Guild, who are volunteers, and they make an array of food for every cast that comes here. We just had Kathy Mattea this last weekend, and 3 times from the stage she mentioned how well the Service Guild fed her. And, that she'd had soup in other places, but this was really soup and that kind of thing. We're privileged to be able to do that for a cast that doesn't get a home cooked meal for a long time.
A great, tragic story, but it is the performances is rather entertaining.
And the musical actually does a better job than the movie of telling the full, complete story and capturing all the music and stuff. So it really does in 2 hours' time tells everything that happened, and you get to hear all the great songs. The actors have to be able to sing, dance, perform on the musical instruments, so it really does take talented musicians and actors to pull this show off.
Yeah, Dan, one of the interesting stories was that Waylon Jennings, still with us today, but Waylon Jennings, he was supposed to be on that airplane, and he gave up his seat for someone else and ended up taking a bus to that show. But, Buddy Holly killed in that plane accident. But 4 tickets to that show. Here we go. Call in. You don't call. You text Lutcher, Lutcher.
All right, I'll pick it up for you there, Jimmy. You text Lutcher to 67336. 67336 Lutcher. You text that, and it'll go into a random drawing, so it's not like you have to be the first one in or the 9th one in. It'll be a total number. You can do it now. You can do it the rest of the day. But then we'll have a random drawing, computer-generated random drawing, and we'll tell you who the winner is tomorrow when we also tell you what our next gift in our countdown to Christmas is. But again, pick up a pair of tickets to go see the Buddy Holly story, or better yet, make your plans, get your tickets, and go see it. 20 years ago, we went and saw the original performance through the Lutcher Theater. It was terrific, one my kids still talk about today.